Hi, my name is Greg Walterstorff and I'm the Director of Natural Resources for V3. We're standing on the historic location of the McDowell Woods Dam. This dam was actually a 3-foot high low-head dam that was removed by V3 Construction Group. The purpose of the project was to reconnect fisheries to the upstream and downstream sides of the dam, and also remove sediments that had accumulated behind the dam, and provide safer access for canoe and kayaks on the river itself. So the dam structure itself actually remains intact beneath the river and beneath where we're standing. The structure was saw cut and the concrete removed in order to provide 3 elevations. A low flow channel elevation that is more centered on the opposite side of the river, a medium flow which is immediately in front of us, and then slightly higher than that, a 3rd level which provides higher flow. This was done in order to continue to contain the river during different flow events and still have a controlled flow through the dam, especially during those low flow events. One of the primary issues to deal with in this process was handling the sediments, and V3 was able to effectively manage the sediment removal from behind the dam and depositing that sediment into bury holes that had been dug and were stabilized and dried through the process that we used. One of the major constraints and difficulties that came up during the construction process was a 100-year flood event that occurred during construction. We had a 3-week delay on the project because this entire area was 9 feet underwater. The river continued to spike during that period, but we were still able to accomplish the project within the budget and within the schedule that had been allotted, even with that major challenge. The primary construction method used for this was bypass pumping and cofferdam construction. And we had about a 700-foot long construction area that was built in order to actually capture the entire stream, pass it around the construction area, with the cofferdams allowing us to actually do the construction in this area, manage the sediments, and remove the construction in more of a dry scenario rather than dealing with the wet conditions all the time. This was a difficult process managing the water, but also very effective through the bypass pumping and the cofferdams that were constructed. Thank you for viewing the McDowell Grove Dam project information. For additional details, please check us out at www.v3co.com.